My name is Gian Mario Besana, and I serve at DePaul University in Chicago as the Associate Provost for Global Engagement and Online Learning. DePaul's Global Engagement team has been working for a while with our friends and colleagues at UKU, the Ukrainian Catholic University in Lviv, in the western part of the Ukraine. Together with my colleague, Professor Dick Farkas, we started our collaboration with the Global Learning Experience Virtual Exchange Project. We then continued with the Global Conversations, hosting UKU professors as facilitators. And we're now working towards a joint virtual exchange initiative that will involve groups of faculty on either side. Throughout our collaboration, we develop a great mutual appreciation and respect for our respective missions. We share with UKU a deep dedication to intellectual freedom, democratic values, and a passion for social justice. Today, we stand firmly with our UKU partners, their students, staff, faculty, and their families against the brutal invasion of Ukraine by Russian troops. Lives are being torn apart. Lives are being taken. The democratic sovereignty of the people of Ukraine is being threatened by a despot with imperialistic aspirations. The people of Ukraine are bravely fighting for their lives. They are indeed fighting for a lot more, for the right of people all over the world to self-determination, self-rule, the right to choose their own government, and live in freedom and peace. We stand with our partners in solidarity and support. Institutions of higher education play a pivotal role in ensuring that new generations are educated in a tradition of democratic and civil values. We vow to help our partners to continue their mission in a free and independent Ukraine.
I'm Dick Farkas, professor of political science at DePaul University, and I've spent the past 50 years studying and lecturing about the politics of Ukraine. The Russian invasion of Ukraine is an event that will fix a permanent stain on the lives of every man, woman, and child in the war zone. For those of us outside Ukraine, we stand spiritually, intellectually, and politically with our besieged friends and colleagues. UKU, the Ukrainian Catholic University in Lviv, until last week, was a vibrant, stimulating, creative, and outward-facing university with faculty and students dedicated to preparing students to shape and guide Ukraine into the future. They now face a deadly detour that has forcibly prevented and turned back the country from its journey. The challenge to recover, design, and rebuild the essential infrastructure and institutions in Ukraine will be a long-term reality. The wasted human talent, the spent ideas, the lost or misguided human energy all spell deeply rooted loss. War destroys, evaporates, and contorts lives, families, generations, and hope. War destroys the threads that in peacetime link people to people, organizations to government, and government to people. In the rubble of both the social networks and authority relationships, it'll take generations to crystallize a new, constructive environment for life, commerce, worship, and education. Our relationships with Ukrainians, individuals with whom we've worked, researched, and taught, are not abstract. They are real people with names, families, children, and the potential to change society in meaningful ways. They are, in the main, young adults who have visions of their lives unfolding. All of this is gone. People either flee or fight. We must understand and appreciate both options. Those that fight face dying and add to the tragedy for surviving loved ones. We owe all Ukrainians our respect. We promise to do everything we can in the wake of this unnecessary war to assist Ukraine when it is able to survive and prevail. People of all faiths must denounce the carnage initiated by Russia. Our university, driven by our relationships with Ukraine and reinforced by our values, pledged to unflinchingly identify the Russian leadership as the executioners, given the nature of their military assault on defenseless millions of Ukrainians. All humanity deserves better. Russia counts on the West to remain on the sidelines. The Balkan Wars of the 1990s taught us that in the face of such heinous killing, it becomes morally and ethically imperative that we take action. Our values and our principles demand it.